Hello again, guys. This is Matt with Mix Coach. Today, I'm here to look at the Busspressor from PSPAudioware. Uh, Makes some killer stuff. And today, we're here to check out the SSL bus compressor emulation he has done. Now, vintage gear and emulations are the craze right now, and there's some great ones out there. There are some okay ones out there. And there are also some that just have really nice, good looking interfaces, and you wonder where's the really good product. In this case, this compressor does a really good job at emulating SSL bus type compression. I do have experience using an SSL console in particularly the channel strip and bus compressors, and it's my favorite sound. Personally, maybe it's because it's what I know the best, but it's notoriously great for a reason, especially on drums. That's why I'm using the same session I used to do the review on the Sound Radix product, because it's just some huge drums, really punchy, well recorded, and some phase issues aside, once the phase was good and locked in, man, you couldn't ask for much more than just maybe dialing in some bus compression and some light EQ here and there. And in this instance, we're going to go with the less is more uh, approach, and I may do some bus EQ later on, or some in this kind of situation, and just maybe try some bus compression and see how the drums gel together, rather than using a lot of DSP and getting crazy with it, because it just everything sounds so good as is. I may do some high pass filtering on the snare, or something like that. Um, Other than that, these drums sound great, and let's just see what the Busspressor can add to it. So let's just take a listen bypass with everything just locked in tight. Again, just good, tight, punchy drums, very well recorded. But let's try to add a little life. I'm using one of his presets here. We'll go through individually and do some stuff, but just to get an idea, we're gonna slam on a little parallel compression setting he has. As you can see, you can blend the wet and dry signal to do parallel compression straight from your drum bus or whatever your case may be. Uh, I always love that when plugins do that. Let's take a listen. Compensate a little bit there. You can just hear all of a sudden it just comes to life. The snare gets huge. The kick's just right in your face, just clicking. But it doesn't really choke it. That's that VCA sound. I love the VCA sound. You can really drive some hard compression, and yet you're really not hearing it just work like crazy. And of course, in this case, running it in parallel. But let's go over some of the features here, and we'll default it. And just like an SSL, the exact same attack times, except on this particular one, you can actually go in between the settings and have more settings. And then once you get up to the 30 millisecond, there's actually higher, which is a nice extra feature that wasn't on a real SSL master bus compressor. Same goes for release. Once you get to a certain point, he added some more release times, and then of course you get the classic SSL auto release. We'll turn that off for now. And another thing he added, which I love, is the Sidechain high pass filter, which I will be using on this just a little bit, just so the kick drum, especially since I'm going to run it completely wet, doesn't overload it just super hard. Typical compression ratio settings, except again, you can see where he detinted all the knobs to where you had more options than a real SSL bus compressor. Again, I like that feature. And then, makeup gain, then your wet and dry signal for running parallel compression. Lots of extra features here on top of getting that just really clean, tight, punchy SSL sound. So let's go ahead and just play it, and I'll tweak around on some settings and let's dial in a good sound here. With the slow attack and auto release, just a little bit of a low ratio, and just that was 4 or 5, maybe peaking 6 dB of compression. You really don't hear it, man. It's nice and subtle. Using the high pass sidechain up just a little bit, man. I mean, just really glue stuff together without a lot of artifacts, which is, to me, that's classic SSL sound. Now let's tweak it some more and maybe try a fast attack, fast release setting, really just pumping it hard, hitting it hard, see what kind of sound we can get. Again, man, very SSL like with the fast attack, fast release. It's just got that real strong, just live, driving sound. You just really feel it starting to pump there on that really fast release. It just, you hear all the life of the drums come out in it. I love it. It's great. Yeah, I mean, this plugin is the kind of plugin that just speaks for itself, and especially for the going rate. It's $100, I think. You can't beat the price. There's just so many good products out there now, and not enough money in our pockets, But I don't like reviewing something unless I know it's going to be awesome. And everything I've ever used, PSP, has been awesome, and this one was spot on, in my opinion. I love it, especially when you have a good price point. And Anthony's been a really nice guy. We've talked quite a bit. I've helped him on some bug issues on the 2 meters he has, and just been a really nice guy. I know typically most people don't talk about this kind of stuff in reviews, but I like giving credit where credit's due, and I like dealing with pleasant people, and that usually shows something about their character. And when I need to trust somebody, I want to be able to trust someone when this is what I do for my living and career. And they've been great, and I appreciate that. And I just wanted to mention that fact. So head over to PSPAudioware.com, download a demo, try it out, and I'm sure you'll love it if you haven't used any other stuff before. And yeah, there's plenty of other stuff for you to go demo on their site too, man. Go give them a crack, because really, I mean, there's great products, great price points. You can't go wrong. I hope this has helped someone out there. And until next time, happy mixing, guys.